everybody? You guys are watching Talk, and I'm here with Chasebanks. How are you?
How are you?
What's going on? This is like so exciting. You're like my youngest person on my show.
Yeah, got an exclusive episode for y'all,
Yeah, you're only 17.
Yeah.
Like, when did you start rapping?
Feels like I'm getting older, I started rapping. It's probably been a few months now. Probably I would say about 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
But it's gotta keep pushing, gotta keep working. Got so much coming, and it feels like all this music I've been doing, it's been so long, but it's really, in reality, it's only been a short period of time. So
Yeah, a few months.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine. And then you're still in high school. So how do you balance trying to graduate and doing the rapping thing at the same time?
And it's crazy because I also go to school and I also work at the same time. Wow. So I got my schedule really packed, and to do music on the side, it's hard. I have to balance out throughout the day, going to school. Right after I get out of school, I go to work. Right after I get out of work, I'm in my room. It's like a studio making music, sitting there vibing, it's regular. This is what I do though.
Do you get any sleep at all?
I mean, I take naps from here and then, every once in a while, I'll come home from work around 9 o'clock, take a nap, wake up around 12 o'clock, start making some music.
Yeah.
But, I don't really, sleep, 7-8 hours,
Oh, the regular sleep.
Yeah,
because you're basically, you're grinding, you're gonna graduate, and you're doing the music thing, and then you're the youngest artist in Yadi Fam. How did you get affiliated with Yadi Fam?
I mean, Yadi Fam has always been it's more like a family. I don't want to say how I got into it, because it is a family. I was at a family meeting and family get together. I was at my cousin's house, Ace, and I met Big Sexy. Got in tune with some of his cousins. And, that's how we all really linked up and we all connected. And it's it's a family that's on a big mission. We all got the same mindset, all got the same concept. We all know what we want to do. Growing up, That's
exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I've interviewed a bunch of Yadi Fam.
Right.
And this is a Yadi Fam takeover for Talk.
We're taking over. I'm telling you, this is just the start. I'm telling you.
You guys are moving very heavy.
Very heavy.
And I love how you're the youngest one. They really see potential in Chasebanks.
Right.
And tell me, I want to know, how did you get that name?
I mean, it all really started. It goes back to my mom, really, because she gave me the name. She always used to call me. I never knew why. And, it always stuck in my head. And then as friends came over the house, they started calling me that. And as I started rapping, everybody was getting a name out in the hood,
Yeah.
My boy his name was Anthony, they called him Ant. My boy was Jonathan. They always used to call him Johnny. Everybody had a nickname.
A nickname for their own name.
For their own name. And, Chase kind of stuck with me because, I always used to hear my mom, in the back of my head, calling me Chase, Chase. The food's ready, Chase,
Chase.
So, it always stuck with me. When I started rapping, it kind of made sense. Okay, why don't we go with Chase, Mikey started calling me Chasebanks, everybody started calling me Chasebanks, so it all came together,
Yeah.
So it really means a lot. Chasebanks,
It's when I think about Chase, I can think about, you're chasing a dream, you're chasing this money.
Right.
Now when they added the banks, they added the banks to it. It might remind me of the Chase Bank.
Right.
But then that's where the money is. That's where fame, everything.
And it all comes together, young and doing it. We're chasing our dreams. So it's not only for myself, it's also for the team, Yadi Fam. We young and doing it.
Being the youngest member in Yadi Fam, how do you feel about that?
Being the youngest around everybody who's more grown up, it's I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's different. You have to be more laid back. You have to know your position, play your role. You gotta know where you stand. You can't be too outgoing.
Yeah.
But, you gotta be cool. You gotta be yourself. You can't let what other people do influence you in a bad way. Cause growing up, I always been around bad influences and people doing the wrong thing. But I've never done the wrong thing. But that's why I'm saying you have to learn how to play your position and play your role. Even being the youngest one, you have to know what to do, know when's the right time to do it, and know how to execute it.
So you tell me you was brought around bad influences.
Yeah.
I mean, where are you initially from?
I'm from Brooklyn, you know. I was raised in Bushwick. And, you know, I've been in Queens too, Ridgewood. So I've been around Long Island, you know, I've been out here.
Yeah, so you have support systems basically all over Long Island.
All over Long Island, all over Brooklyn, Queens, everywhere. You know, I got family in Florida. They fucking with the music over there. They into it with the Yadi Fam, so, you know.
It's like a really good support system. I like that. You're not just staying local.
Right.
You know.
We're trying to expand everywhere, you know. We try to make it global, you know.
So you have a project coming up.
Yes.
The Graduation EP.
Yes.
Now tell me a little bit about that. I love the name because that's like reality.
Right.
That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna graduate.
It's all what's happening. You know, it's my last year of high school. I'm graduating this year, so you know, it's. They told me like, you know, you got to put a nice project name together. You know, I had to really sit down and think about it for a while. You know.
Yeah.
I had to get a concept going and almost start writing based off of that concept. You know. So, you know, I'm graduating this year, so this is my final year. I'm giving them, you know, the music that I've had, you know, until it's graduating. And that's dropping December 31st, 2017, right before the new year.
Right before the new year.
So, that's going to be something. And I just wanted it to be something special to me, you know?
Yeah. It's like a gift. It's like a graduation
almost like
gift.
A gift. Almost like a graduation gift. Yeah, totally.
What is the future for Chasebanks?
I mean, really, I don't really know yet. You know, it's all based on time and patience. You know, patience is key. You just got to keep working. You got to never stop. Always strive to what you love to do. You just got to keep pushing. You know, you can't stop. And, you know, I know even in the worst situations, I got to keep my head up and keep pushing, you know, keep working on what I love to do.
So these are the Yadi Fam headbands. These are dope. I love these.
Definitely, you need to get one, you know. It's about to start getting cold outside, you know. Might have to bust one of these real quick, you know.
Oh, you can wear it like. So thank you, Chasebanks, for coming on my show.
No, thank you.
I cannot wait for the graduation EP coming out for New Year's.
Yeah, definitely, you know.
That's gonna be
got
dope.
A lot of work coming, you know. Starting to work with a lot of new artists, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of big artists, you know. But that's all we gotta say. Just stay tuned, you know. T-Talk. Get in tuned. Yadi Fam, we here.
We are here. T-Talk, we are here. This is the Yadi Fam takeover.
Takeover, Chasebanks. Remember the name.